Okay, let's look at the midterm problem number 9, right? So we have a quadratic function given, then we want to find the first one, intercepts, vertex, maximum or minimum, and the range. So let's do that. All right, so let's get the white paper. All right, so let's try to find the y-intercept. Y-intercept is the easiest one to find. So I'll start out with the y-intercept. Right. So if you want to find the y-intercept, what you need to do is set plug in x equals 0. So s of 0. So that's 0. That's 0. So negative 46. Right. So that's y-intercept. So let's put that in. All right, so this is going to be negative 46. All right, then instead of doing the x-intercept, I'm going to do the vertex first, because after that we can find the intercept quite easily. So I'm going to jump right into vertex. So B. So in order to find a vertex, we have to complete the square. So s of x, right, first thing I would do is factor out the negative 3 from the first two terms. So negative 3. Then you have x squared, and then you have plus 8x, right? Then give a little bit of room, and then put the negative 46 right at the end, right? So in order to complete the square, we need the third term, which is 1/2 of 8 squared. So 1/2 of 8 is 4 squared. So we need 16 here. So we'll add 16, then I'm going to subtract 16. All right. So this way we can combine. I'm going to group these three terms together, because those are the three terms that we need to complete the square. So we have that. All right, then I'm going to distribute negative 3 to negative 16, so that you will have, let's see, negative 3 times negative 16 is going to be positive. 6 times 3 is 18, and 3 times 1 is 1, so it's 48. Minus, you have 46 at the end, right? So this can be written as, right, negative 3 is still there, right? This is going to be x plus 4 squared. Then combine 48 and negative 46, so plus 2, right? So you can see that from here, vertex is going to be, let's see, so negative 4 comma positive 2, right? So we have that. All right, so let's go back and let's see, fill in the box. So that's x-intercepts here, vertex. All right, so that's negative 4, oops, parenthesis, negative 4 comma 2. All right, so we got that. All right, go back, and then we can find the x-intercepts. So x-intercepts is going to be just, we set this whole function, so I'm going to start with this negative 3 and x plus 4 squared plus 2 is equal to 0. So set the whole function equal to 0. All right, then we can just subtract 2 from both sides. Negative 3 times quantity x plus 4 squared is equal to negative 2, right? Then we can multiply both sides by negative 1, so we can get rid of the negative sign, and then divide through by 3 to get x plus 4 squared is equal to 2/3, right? Then we can just take the square root of both sides. We get x plus 4 is equal to plus or minus square root of 2/3, right? So therefore, by subtracting 4. X is equal to negative 4 plus or minus square root of 2/3. All right, so let's go back. All right, then x-intercept would be, so fill in answers, let's see, you have here, all right, oh, that was a y-intercept, negative 46, all right, then, oh, sorry, that was oh, sorry, this is, all right, so it was negative 4, all right, and comma, plus or minus, do you have plus or minus? Or just do a plus and the square root of 2/3, right? And the comma, all right? Then it's going to be negative 4 minus square root of 2/3, all right? So we have that. All right, then you want to see if we have a max or min. All right, the way to tell is that since there's a negative sign, which means that we have a parabola facing down, right? And here's the vertex. So we're going to have a maximum at the vertex, which is negative 4, comma 2. All right, so max value is 2. So go here. Max value is, so it's going to be a maximum, and it's going to be, value is 2. Right? The range is going to be, since we already know the max, so we know that it's going to be negative infinity, oops, negative infinity, infinity, 2, maximum value is 2, then you have a closed bracket, right? All right. That's it. Let's check. Let's see. Let's say submit. All right. Let's see. Sure. All right. Yes. All right. So you can see that. Let's see. Whoa. That's number 9. I made a mistake somewhere. All right. So let's see if I can tell. So x-intercept is. Type your answer in the, oh, okay, I forgot to type that in, so that was that. All right, but everything else is correct, so here, sorry about that, I forgot to type in the vertex form, all right, but I think you got the point. All right, that's it. I hope that this was clear.